I've got Clark Gregg of Marvel's Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. here on the Rich Eisen Show. So, seriously, you're on the set last night, and you're checking the score. You checked in on your Clippers for...
We were shooting a rather elaborate fight scene kind of thing.
Yeah.
And in a break of it, I just said, "Oh man, I think the Clippers started preseason against Golden State tonight." And I know Bob Myers, the general manager, because he plays in the pickup game I play in sometimes. So there might be some trash talking there. I will not be trash talking that game.
It was one.
What was the final?
What do we have the final score on that one last night?
Look it up. It was ugly.
It was $1 billion to a little.
I saw the last 5 minutes. It was pretty bad.
Oh, KD was.
It's the
They've got this new
preseason.
guy, this rising kid, Durant.
But I mean, it is as he was
there he
introduced
is.
last night for
Look
the
at
first
him.
time in a Golden State Warrior uniform.
Oh yeah, he can shoot the basketball.
It finished not horribly bad. It
and
was
he can
only a
also drive the
45-point
basketball.
game.
A 45-point game.
Yeah, 75 to 120.
So what do you give this more than you give the higher score
look,
first?
Oh,
Law.
look, hey, what do you know? Draymond Green.
Sometimes
also
you got to
hitting.
be a trailblazer, Rich.
Yeah,
So
they're going to do okay this year. These
What do you
kids.
think? What do you think ailed your Clippers last year when it all came down to it, Clark?
No.
Obviously the injuries knocked him out against Portland, but
I mean, I thought Chris Paul was having one of the great seasons of all time. I don't know that it even got as much credit as it deserved. And they're in a very tough division. The stuff with Blake didn't help any, I think, but I don't know. Like, it was rough.
I know,
man.
and now you've got the Golden State Warriors sitting at the top of that conference, like
and I think that Popovich
colossus.
has really put together some interesting additions, and so have the Thunder. Actually, it's gonna be a really tough division. The Clippers have to rise up to this. Blake Griffin has to come back and show everybody why it's a good thing he's still here.
Now, given a choice, do you think Chuck the Condor should return this year after last year's debacle coming out of the gate? What do you think,
Well,
Clark?
I didn't quite understand why we needed a condor. I mean, we were Clippers. Is it Chuck the? I guess
It's not even the state bird of the
If you know
the state
what,
of
if the
California.
new unis and the condor had a terrible accident, I wouldn't be a Clipper fan. It was no offense, Chuck. I'm sure I'm going to fall in love with you.
Right. But when it all comes down to it,
I like the old unis.
It's the addition of KD that might be the problem as the Clipper season begins in about 3 weeks' time in the downtown Hoops Dojo.
The Rich Eisen Show, weekdays at noon Eastern on Audience.